Hey everyone, welcome back to Jar's Toy Emporium, and today we are getting back to normal, and I'm going to be showing you guys some normal pop figures that I've picked up. The reason why I say that is because if you've been watching the channel recently, you know we've been into Bitty Pops, and we've recently just opened up 2 of the Mega Pops from the Star Wars line. So today we're getting back to some more traditional 4-inch pops. I'm excited to show you guys what I picked up, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first line of pops I'm going to be showing you guys is actually from Guardians of the Galaxy. I absolutely loved Volume 3, so I had to pick up a few pops, and I think these are some of my favorite ones that they have released with Guardians Volume 3. So the first one I'm going to be showing you guys is actually my favorite one so far, and that is actually the flocked Cosmo. I think this pop is absolutely awesome. I love that they did a flocked version of this pop. I think it makes it look so much better, obviously, because Cosmo is a dog, so she deserves to be a little bit fuzzy, right? So this is one of my favorite pops, as you guys can see. I love the Galaxy art design that they did on the box. I think they do a really cool job with these. I think all the Guardians lines have had really good art on the side. It makes the pop really pop, especially when you're looking at it from the outside. And this flocked one is no different. I mean, look at how good this pop looks. I know you guys can't really tell super well with it in box, but it is a great looking pop, and it's definitely one I'm going to be taking out in the future. The reason I haven't actually opened this is I tried to open it, and it was very snug, and you probably can't even see it, but I did start to get a little bit of a tear in the bottom. So this is one I have to be a little more careful with opening. So I figured to just get a video out and to show you guys this awesome pop, I would wait to open it and just show you guys what it looks like in box. This one is actually exclusive to Hot Topic. Unfortunately, I don't have a Hot Topic very close to me, so I was lucky that they put this one up on the Funko store. I was able to pick it up, and this was actually in the same order as the Bitty Pops that I got. So I was able to throw this one in there. I think that Cosmo one looks amazing. And then to go with that one from Volume 3, I also got the Groot with wings. Now, I had a very hard dilemma between getting this Groot and the regular Groot. To be honest with you, I think the common Groot is really cool, but the reason I went with this one is I like the sticker. I like having that Funko exclusive sticker on the front, and I think this is a really cool scene from the movie if you guys have watched it. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I know some people haven't had a chance to get to the movies and see it yet, but this was a really cool scene, and I just love the new Groot design. He's a lot bigger, a lot stronger looking. We got away from in Guardians 1, you know, he was a lot older. In Guardians 2, he was really tiny. So getting back to like a bigger, stronger Groot was really cool, and I think they did a really great job showing that off in this box. I think they did a really cool job. Here's the back of the box. You guys can see his wings there. Again, I think they did a great job with these Volume 3 pops. One that I'm hoping to pick up very soon in the future is actually the Baby Flocked Rocket Raccoon. That pop is probably perfect. I love everything about that pop. Rocket was so cool in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, so I'm definitely going to be looking to try to pick up that flocked one. Hopefully it restocks in the Funko shop, because I have missed the 2 times that I think it's restocked. I've missed both times, so I got to be ready. I got to be quicker on this next one. So hopefully I'm able to pick that one up. But the last one I actually got is from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I needed to throw another pop in there to help with that free shipping. I'm sure you guys know all about that. So I actually picked up the Volume 2 Star-Lord, which is a pop I had not picked up yet, and this one actually is a Chance of Chase. So I was hoping I might get lucky. I did only pick up one because I didn't feel a need to get 2 of them. I'll probably just pick up the Chase. It's actually not a very expensive Chase, but nonetheless, I think this is a really great looking pop. Again, I was talking about the color that they put on these pops. You guys can see here, look how cool that art is. I think they do such a good job. Let me get one of the Volume 3 pops and the Volume 2 next to each other, and look how cool those look. I know they're different movies, but they did a really good job of still kind of making them from the same line, both from the Guardians of the Galaxy line. So these were very cool to pick up, and I'm very excited to have them in my collection, and in particular, this Cosmo. I absolutely love flocked pops, so I think they did a really great job with this one, and that's definitely my favorite from the Guardians line so far until I'm able to get that Baby Flocked Rocket Raccoon. So the next one I'm going to show you is probably from, if you guys know my channel, my favorite line of pops, and that is Star Wars. I was actually able to go to my GameStop, and they had this one in stock. I was very excited to pick this one up from the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary. This is the little Breathup playing the drums on the Stormtroopers. You got a Stormtrooper, a Biker Scout, and then I can't tell what helmet that one is. I'd have to take him out to look around, but really cool nonetheless. I love when they do different versions of the Ewoks and they give us different Ewok characters. This one's really cool. If you guys remember that scene when he's playing the drums on the characters, on the Stormtroopers' helmets, I absolutely love this one. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones that we got from the Return of the Jedi line. Personally, I thought that line was a little lackluster. This one being a GameStop exclusive, I was very happy that my GameStop actually had it in stock. This was not one that I pre-ordered, but I did really like this one, so I was excited to add this one to the collection. Again, I thought this line was a little lackluster, but this was a cool one to have. I love having the different Ewoks. You know, we have a Wicket, we have this Breath Up, and we've gotten a few different ones throughout the years, but this is definitely one of the better ones that we've gotten. And actually, the first time I've added a Jar Jar Binks to my collection. I've noticed these are starting to appear at a lot more GameStops. It seems like they are getting a restock of these. So if this is something that you missed on their first run, go check out your local GameStop. I bet you guys will be able to find it. Now, I'm not a big Jar Jar Binks collector. This is technically the second one they released, but they're up to, I believe, 3 different Jar Jar Binks now, including this one. So this one's from the Clone Wars. Absolutely love the Clone Wars. I think that one was probably the one I wanted to get the most. The one we recently got at the Star Wars Celebration was cool. The one I want the most is definitely the original blue box one. That one's getting very, very pricey though. So settling with this one is not a bad thing. As you guys can see there, he's got his tie on from being in the Senate, from the Clone Wars show. So absolutely love this one. If you guys are looking to get this one, make sure to go check out your local GameStops because they definitely might have had a restock. I've seen these all over the internet. Tons of people showing pictures of their GameStops getting them. Mine actually had 3 or 4 of them. So usually these come in a case of 6. So it looks like a couple people had been buying them. So I was able to pick this one up, which I was very happy about. So last but certainly not least is another GameStop exclusive, and this one is actually from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We actually found the Gwen Stacy. The big reason I wanted to add this one to the collection is I think it would go great with the Miles Morales that I picked up that I showed you guys in a previous video. I think the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie is awesome. Across the Spider-Verse, I have heard, was absolutely fantastic. I have not had a chance to go check it out. I'm definitely hoping to very soon. I've heard it is just an amazing animated movie. As if Into the Spider-Verse wasn't great, people are saying this has been even better, which I find incredibly hard to believe. But as you guys can see, they do a really cool job. I love the box art. I'm a big sucker for that. If a box has cool box art, you can get me to buy it. I think it makes such a big difference, especially for inbox collectors like myself. I do like the shelf presence that a pop has when it does have good box art. This Gwen Stacy is going to look absolutely great with the Miles Morales from this line. That one was a Target exclusive. This was a GameStop exclusive, so I'm happy that the pair actually has some exclusive stickers on them. There's definitely a few more that I'd love to pick up from this line. I definitely want to try to get that Entertainment Earth 2099 Spider-Man that glows in the dark. I think that one's absolutely fantastic. But for right now, grabbing this one until I get to go see the movie, that's probably going to be the last Across the Spider-Verse pop I get. Like I said, until I see the movie. I don't want to go crazy, get a bunch of different ones until I've seen it, because everyone has different opinions, and while I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely fantastic movie, I'm going to hold off on getting some more of them, which I might regret doing, because if the movie is as great as everyone's saying, people might go crazy with these pops, but nonetheless, that was a great one to add to my collection. That's going to do it for my recent 4-inch pop pickups. If you guys have seen those previous ones, you know we've unboxed the Bitty Pops, we got those Mega Pops, and then these I threw in those orders, except for the GameStop ones. Those I actually found at a local GameStop, but the Guardians ones are ones I threw in with my Bitty Pop order, so I was excited to add all those to the collection. Nice to get back to some 4-inch pops, especially because I have the space for those. And obviously I have the space for those Bitty Pops because they are so tiny, but you guys saw how big those Mega Pops are. I mean, they were bigger. Their heads were bigger than mine, so getting these in the collection was really cool. I'm excited to add some more. Like I said, there's definitely a few more Across the Spider-Verse pops I want to pick up, but I'm probably going to wait till I see the movie just so I feel better about justifying the purchase, right? It's better to have seen the movie and really enjoyed it and then start buying pops than to buy pops before you even see the movie. I feel like you got to go through the levels of progression there, but nonetheless, these are some of my favorite ones that I've added. So let me know if you guys have added any pops to your collection recently. I know the Guardians Volume 3 was a huge hit, and I'm sure a lot of people have added that Baby Flocked Rocket. The Cosmos are a really big one, and then everyone likes to add a Groot to the collection every once in a while, even though we have gotten a lot of Groot pops. But nonetheless, that is actually my first Groot pop, so I am not guilty of adding to that whole line of I Am Groots. I'm going to stay away from those for a while, but maybe one day I'll find some good deals on them, and I think some of them are really cool. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, go down in the comment section below and let me know what your recent pickups were. Right now is a great time to be Funko collecting because we're in a little bit of a lull right before San Diego Comic-Con. Not a ton of stuff is getting released, but we're about to get hammered. So if there's some smaller pieces you're looking to pick up, now would be the time to do so because we're about to have a whole bunch of stuff to buy. So let me know if you guys have found anything recently in your guys' collection that you've added, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.